Hey folks, subscribe to our channel and drop your comment below to let us know which pistol you think is the coolest. Your thought make our content come alive, so don't hold back. The Officer's Choice. Each iconic pistol of World War II that have shaped story. War is more than just battle, it's just a grit, ingenuity and tool that become legend. During World War II, pistols weren't just a weapon. They were a symbol of area carried by officer, soldier, and resistance fighter. These guns told tales of courage, survival, and engineering brains. Today we are diving into the story of 8 legendary pistols that defined the war. This isn't just a list, it's a journey into time when every shot mattered. 8. With 35 Radom, Poland, the forgotten hero. Picture Poland in 1939, Nazi tanks rolling in, but Polish officers and fighting back with the WIS-35 Radom, a pistol that was their pride and joy. This gun, built for 9 by 19mm parabellum round, was a masterpiece. It mixed the best idea from American Colt 1911 with American designs, precise craftsmanship and smooth trigger, and barely any kick. In battle, and it was like a trusty sidekick, accurately, grippy, and reliable. But the story took a dark turn. When Germany occupied Poland, they took over the factories and started making the WIS for their air forces and SS troops. A gun meant to defend Poland ended up in enemy hands. Why did it become a household name? Simple, it was too rare. Making it was expensive and there just weren't enough to go around. It was like a beautifully crafted sword and the age of tanks. Impressive but out of place. The WIS-35 reminded us that even the best creation can get lost if the timing off. Its lesson is seizing the moment before it slips away. Number 7. Nambu Type 14, Japan. A symbol of old-school honor. Now let's hear to the Pacific. A Japanese officer clutching a Nambu Type 14 looks like he stepped out of the samurai flicks. This pistol, with a sleek frame and took it in trigger, was almost art. Using an 8 by 22mm number round and had a gentle kick and feel good to hold, but here the catch. The ammo was weak, and the gun was finicky. Dirt, sand, or jungle humidity couldn't make a jam. The extractor broke easily, and it wasn't great at punching 2 targets. It was more a status symbol than a battlefield beast. The number reflected Japan military mind test, honor, discipline, and love for tradition. But by 1941, war wasn't about world changes or parade ground drills. It was gritty, fast, and automatic. The number was built for a world that no longer existed. It's a reminder to adapt or get left behind no matter how cool your gear looks will. Number 6. Browning High Power, Belgium and UK. When John Browning dreamed up the high power, he was way ahead of his time. Finished by Belgian engineers after he pressed Python, this pistol was a game changer. It held 13 rounds of 9 by 19mm ammo and a double stack magazine. Mind blowing for 1935. It fit your head like a glove, shot like a dream, and worked no matter what you threw at. British commandos, Canadian officers, and French resistance fighters loved it. Even the German, after capturing the Belgian factory, turned it out as the pistol 640 for their elite troops. This gun was a jack of all trades. Mud, snow, desert, it didn't care. It wasn't flashy like Luger or bulky like the Colt, but it got the job done. The high power showed us that sometimes the best tools are the one that just work, no drama needed. Its influence lives on modern guns, proving that good idea never go out of style. Number 5. Beretta M1934, Italy, small but mighty. Imagine Italy in the 1940s, mountain trails, African desert, and street fights in occupied towns. The Beretta M1934 was the go-to for officers in the house. Weighing just 660 grams, it was light, quickly to draw, and used a 9x17mm round, more for police work than all-out war. But then what made it perfect for close quarters actions? Its smooth flight and easy safety made it breeze to use, and it never let you down. The Beretta wasn't a round raw power like some other on his list. It was about being fast and reliable when every second counted. In a world of big, clunky guns, this little guy shone. It's proof that you don't need to be the loudest to make a difference, just be ready when it matters. Number 4. Luger P08, Germany, the icon that failed shot. The Luger P08 and the rock star of pistol, instantly recognizable with the sleek lines and long barrel. Fired 9x19mm parabellum rounds, it was deadly accurate with a trigger that felt like the dream. But here the kicker, it was high maintenance. Keep it clean and it was snap shooter best friends. Let us speak of mood of sand getting and true and tantrum. This wasn't a gun for the muddy trenches of the Eastern Front. Still, the Luger was a status symbol. Officers loved its polished look, and the Allied soldier risked everything to snag one as a trophy. It was a pistol of a bygone era, designed for a cleaner, more orderly war that didn't exist anymore. The Luger teaches us the beauty great, but if it can't handle the real world, it's just a pretty face. Number 3. TT-33, USSR. The non-nonsense warrior. The TT-33, it's the Soviet Union answer no fancy Western guns, and it's a tough as nails. Built for 7.62 by 25mm rounds, it hit like a freight train, punching through coast bags and anything else in the past. The trigger was stick and kick was sharp, and I didn't never ever have a safety. But there was a point. These guns was all about getting the job done. You could take it apart in second, clean it in snowstorm, and still fire. The TT wasn't about comfort or style. It was about survival and brutal war. Soviet officer carried it knocking one thing. When they pulled the trigger, something was going down. The lesson is cutting out the fluff and focusing on what matter must result. Number 2, it's a Colt M1911, USA, the heavy hitter. The Colt M1911 is Americans' pride and joy, a beast of a gun that is still kicking today, firing 45 ACP rounds, big, heavy bullets that hit like a sledgehammer, and was designed to stop enemies dead in their tracks. With the 7-round magazine, it didn't need more because one shot was usually enough. From the jungles of the Pacific to the beaches of Normandy, this gun was with American soldier everywhere. It wasn't sleek or fancy, but it was built to last. Mud, sand, or rain, it kept firing. Soldiers loved it for simplicity and power. The Colt M1911 is still used by some USA forces today, proving that when you build something right, it stands the test of time. It's one to trust in was solid and dependable, no matter how chaotic things get. And number 1, Walther P38, Germany, the king of the battlefield. If the Luger was the dreamer, the Walther P38 was the doer. Built for Germany war machine, it was practical to the core. Its 9x19mm rounds, 8-round magazine, and double action trigger, at first for military pistol, made it stand out. You could fire and straight out of the holster without knocking. it didn't jam, no matter how dirty the battlefield got. From Normandy to the Russian front, it was everywhere, used by officer and grounds alike. The P-38 was cheap to make, easy to maintain, and tall as nails. It inspired model guns like the Beretta 1992 and the USA Army M9. This was the pistol that showed the world how to build a war-ready sidearm. Its lesson is being prepared, practical, and ready for anything. These 8 pistols aren't just all relics. They are stories of human ingenuity and releases. The V-35 showed us the value of craftsmanship. The number warns again clinging to the past, and the high power proves you can be ahead of your time. The Beretta reminds us the small be mighty. The Luger balances beauty with reality. The TT pushes for the raw efficiency. The Colt stand for listening straight, and the Walter champions practically. Economically, these guns were part of a massive war machine. Historical data showed Germany spent up to 60% of its GDP on military needs in the 1940s, including Franklin, Out, Luger, and Walter pistol. The USA learned on the Colt M1911 simple design to arm millions, while the Soviet keeps cost low with the TT-33 no flips approach. Today, the global arms market was over $2 trillion, according to research reports. These pistols lay the groundwork for that industry, showing how innovation drives progress, even in tough time. These pistols aren't just history. There is inspiration. They show what human can create under pressure, and they're a call to think about that we can archive today. Subscribe to our channel, drop a comment with your favorite pistol, and tell us what do you think. What more stories like this? Let us know what next, tank, planes, or something else entirely. Your voice makes our content better, so hit that subscribe button, share your thoughts, and let's dive deeper into history together. Thank you so much, and bye bye.